All right, we're back with another edition of the Scotty Knows Show. Um, on this week's edition, we have an interview with Jared Lindblom that will happen after this. But first, Ian, I believe we have an apology that we need to make.
Yes.
We forgot somebody last week.
Mm-hmm.
So all apologies to Haley Williams.
Yep.
Yeah, that's on us.
And also,
that's on us.
Yeah, and also, happy birthday, Logan Ruman and Mav Dog.
Oh yeah. Yep. I got to see the birthday boy on his birthday last week. So
Nice, man. Nice.
yeah, at least one of them.
Yeah.
And then I went viral because of a tater tot hot dish pizza.
You did go viral. That was
Holy
cool.
cow.
Was that good?
It was.
Nice.
Speaking of food, we have a new segment, Scotty Knows Snacks. So I have a couple of snacks here, and I'm intrigued on getting your thoughts on them.
Okay.
So have you ever been told you're going to get a lump of coal for Christmas?
Several times, yeah, throughout my career.
So this is Sour Patch Kids coal. It is black raspberry flavored Sour Patch Kid kind of balls.
I bet that's pretty good. I would have figured it'd be black licorice, and that flavor
black raspberry
tastes like asshole. So,
and I saw this and it kind of made me nostalgic. Sweet Tarts Giant, the giant Sweet Tarts that you used to get at like the swimming pool.
Yeah,
I found them.
Nice. Where'd you find them?
Walmart. Everything's at Walmart here in Beer. Basically.
Yeah, everything is at Walmart. You can buy a fucking house at Walmart. It costs 10 cents for a big giant thing.
So, do you have any questions this week? Any discussion topics?
I did, but I'm gonna hold off on them. If it's gonna be a little shorter tonight, let's do it next week.
Okay.
But I did drink 2 beers tonight.
Ooh, nice.
I know you don't drink anymore, but these are not beers you can find really in South Dakota.
Oh.
I discussed with you that I was hanging out with a friend I haven't seen in a couple of years before the podcast tonight. And he is from Kentucky. And he gave me this Kentucky bourbon barrel ale.
Ooh.
And it is amazing. I cannot review it right now, but if I was given a 1 to 10 rating, it's probably a 9. It was fucking delicious.
Okay.
And then the second one is Country Boy Brewing. This is a Chad Johnson special. He would love this. It is Cougar Bait.
Oh my God.
That one wasn't as good, but I would probably drink it over like a Bud Light. So
I would
just a blonde ale.
I would drink that Mount Rushmore Brewing beer again, if anything.
Yeah, Lost Cabin has a pecan porter right now, and
oh
God, it's good. It's so good. It's at most of the bars right now in Rapid, at least 2 of them, and it's right there, dude.
Okay. You did want to you had a hot take on the Beatles.
Okay, so do you want to start it off by saying you've been watching?
Yeah, I've got an hour left of the Beatles Get Back documentary. At this point, I've heard the song Get Back like started and stopped at least 100 times. It feels like.
I don't even know that song.
It's that, the Get Back, Get back to where you once belonged. That song.
I don't know if I know it.
I've heard that. I've heard "Don't Let Me Down" at least 20 times, and like they'll. You okay there, bud?
Yeah, I smashed my head into my computer and my headphones fell off.
But yeah, they just continually like rehearse the same songs, and it's like, how are people finding this good? That's
Oh,
my
really?
thought.
That's your okay.
Yeah.
I'm always interested in the Scott's thoughts. So that's interesting. You asked for the hot take. Here it is. As far as like really good bands go, and I'm not even saying that they're a really good band. Nirvana is better than the Beatles, and I'm probably not allowed at Christmas now for that reason. My dad loves the Beatles. Bryson hates them. Mom loves them. I stomach them, but I think Nirvana is the better band.
What does the sisters think?
That I'm not sure.
I feel like Emily would like them.
Emily does. I'm gonna send a message right now to the sibling Snapchat.
Because no offense, I've told Emily this several times. She seems like an old soul with some of the stuff that she likes.
Emily, I could see like in the Beatles more. Sarah, I bet, says Nirvana.
Yeah. The thing with Nirvana is, I feel like because of kind of where I kind of grew up, I heard them a ton. Out in the hills. They play them all the time on X Rock, or at least they used to.
They do, but they only play like 3 songs.
Yeah.
Maybe not 4. They play Smells Like Teen Spirit.
Yep.
They play In Bloom.
Yep.
They play Heart-Shaped Box.
Yep.
And probably Lithium.
Yes. And I could have sworn I've heard About a Girl a couple times.
I love that song, but I rarely hear it on the radio.
Okay. And I swear, because it was like at the time, it was like the probably mid to late 2000s. I probably heard Rape Me at least once.
Yeah, I kind of forgot about that one. Shay and I played that about 1,000 times. That was our guitar player Max Chamberlain's favorite song to cover. So we did that at a gig for biker Vietnam War vet wives.
Oh God. And, oh my God.
I don't know if that was the right song to play there, but we did it.
Whew. So Tiger Woods is back on the golf course again. He's going to be playing this weekend with his son. First time since February. Your thoughts?
The sisters responded quickly.
Both
of them said Beatles.
Wow. Okay.
So there's our answer. Bryson and I are the minority. I think it's awesome that Tiger's back. He's the biggest name in golf that we've ever seen in our generation, but probably ever. Jack Nicklaus, not Jack Nicklaus' son. I have to remind myself of that every week at least once. Arnold Palmer, and Tiger Woods. That's who it is. And Tiger gets a lot of flack for his infidelity.
Yep.
But when you think about it, Scotty, how many ladies did Tiger Woods sleep with when he was married?
Wasn't it in the 20s?
I thought it was like 40s.
Oh, wow.
But regardless, how many could he have slept with?
Probably hundreds.
I'd say millions. I'd say any lady in the world would have fucked him.
Yeah.
So if you look at that as a statistic side, which I am currently analyzing some statistics for my job, that means he cheated on his wife .0000002 times, which if you round it, it's 0, which makes him more faithful than any man in the country right now. So I feel like it's not bad.
Okay. Wow.
Scotty knows shows and Ian does stats. That's what this show is now.
Speaking of stats, did you by chance happen to watch the Monday Night Football game?
Unfortunately, no. That was the one game I wasn't able to catch.
Yeah. So
I was working late.
The Patriots beat the Bills. I think it was like 14-10 or something like that.
It was close. It was a close game.
But Mac Jones, his stat line, 2 for 3, 19 yards.
So my boss is a real big sports guy too. You'd love him. He told me to guess the number of passes that New England had. And I'm like, I don't know, 30. Because I didn't know anything about the game. I just knew the score. He's like, lower. It's like 20? Lower. 10. And I'm like, there's no way it's 10. It's got to be more. It's like lower. It's like the fucking 1. It's like higher. I'm like 8, and it's like 3. I'm like, what? That's unheard of.
Yep.
But the winds were like really high too, and there
was snow,
cold, and yeah, football doesn't fly as accurately then.
Yep. Buffalo, I believe I think I've said this on here before. Buffalo is a destination for me. I want to go there one of these days.
Yeah, I would. I'd go. I'll go with you.
Partially to be a part of Bill's Mafia just once.
Yep, I feel like that'd be awesome.
And part 2, to actually go to the place where buffalo wings were invented.
Right. And gotta have blue cheese with it.
Yep.
Can't do ranch.
Yep. That's a Midwest thing.
Yep.
I have a little segment here. It's called Mark Emmert's Dumbass. If you don't know who Mark Emmert is, he's the NCAA, the guy that's like the head of the NCAA. It's like the president. Today, he said that the job of a university president is the hardest job in America.
Get fucked.
What the hell?
Get fucked.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Dumbass. Oh my God. What an idiot. What a freaking idiot. But I mean, what do you expect from the NCAA?
Yeah, it's a broken system with the NCAA. So whatever. It doesn't surprise me, but it is infuriating as a former NCAA athlete that they're still dicking it up.
Yeah. I did say last week that we would do a little bit of hockey trivia. I have 6 questions here for you. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
How many Stanley Cups have the Montreal Canadiens won?
1.
Higher.
3.
25.
Oh my God. I wasn't even close.
How many players are on the ice for each team? Not combined, for each team.
8.
6.
Damn it. That was my other guess.
Do you know the positions?
Goalie.
Yep. That's 1.
Forward.
That's 2. And how many are there? Yep.
2. I feel like lineman is a position.
That's not, no. I'll get there's 2
center.
Yep, that's 3. And then there's usually 2 defensemen.
Defenseman, not linesman.
Yep. What are the components of a Gordie Howe hat trick?
An assist,
That's one.
a goal,
Yep.
and a fight.
Holy crap, you got it. You got one.
It's because I watched Letterkenny.
Okay. I kind of asked you this last week. Can you name the original 6 teams?
The Blues,
Nope.
the Red Wings,
Yep.
the Reds, the Bruins.
Yep.
I don't think it's right, but I feel like it's worth guessing the Islanders.
Nope.
Okay. The Ducks.
Definitely not.
I didn't think so. The Oilers.
No. You want me to tell
Maple
you?
Leafs.
That's one.
So I got half.
You got Maple Leafs, Red Wings, and Bruins. Can you name the other 3?
How about the I can't be the North Stars, right?
Nope.
Okay. In that case, the Blackhawks.
Yep. I'll give you a clue on one of them. We talked about one of them earlier.
In this episode?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Literally 2 minutes ago.
The Patriots?
No.
The Bills. The Buffalo Sabres.
No. The final 2 are the Montreal Canadiens.
I thought it was too obvious.
And my New York Rangers.
Okay, it's the Rangers. That's the team.
Yep.
Not the Islanders.
We also kind of talked about this a little bit last week. Was the nickname for the 1970s Philadelphia Flyers?
Shit, I know that, but I'm not going to be able to come up with it right now.
Broad Street Bullies.
Yep. Okay.
And this is my final one. I love this. Who invented the Zamboni machine?
Zamboni himself.
I'm going to give you half credit on that. Do you know his first name?
Is it Hector? No, that's Hector Zeroni from the movie Holes.
Yeah.
What's his name?
It's Frank.
Frank.
Frank Zamboni in 1949.
That's a great name. Now, I want to play a game with you.
Oh, okay.
I did this with some friends recently. I'm going to name NFL mascots.
Ooh.
And you're going to guess them. So first one, Rory.
Oh, fuck.
I know I'm usually the idiot on the show. So now you're in the hot seat.
Oh, fuck. Rory sounds like a Buccaneer or something.
Detroit Lions. Roar.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. Swoop.
Ooh, I think I know this one. Is it the Raider?
Eagles.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
There's one I definitely know.
Big Red.
Oh, fuck. That's not it. Is that the Cardinal?
It is the Cardinal. You got it. Poe, Rise, and Conquer.
Is that the Steelers?
Edgar Allan Poe.
Oh.
The Ravens.
The Ravens. Oh.
Yep. Chomps.
Okay, so that's definitely not the Jaguars. Because I think the Jaguars is something DeVille.
Now I knew Chomps, and you're right. The Jaguars mascot is Jackson DeVille.
Yeah.
Chomps was the one I did know.
Well, I'm sorry, I don't know.
The Browns.
Oh.
Okay, here we go. Steely McBeam.
Okay, now that is definitely the Steelers.
That's the Steelers. T-Rack.
Ooh.
This one's kind of tough. Because the mascot does not represent any sort of visualization of what you would think this mascot would be.
Fuck it. It's not the right answer. Is it the Packers?
Titans.
Oh.
Gumbo.
Oh, that sounds like the Saints.
That's the Saints. Okay. I'll hold it off on that, but thank you for playing my game. Fun fact, the Packers, the Giants, and the Jets do not have mascot names.
The Jets mascot is whatever's left of Jim Namath or Joe Namath.
Mm-hmm. So thank you for playing that game with me. I thought it was fun playing with my friends. So,
do you know who Ragnar is?
The Viking?
Yep.
So actually, he's also actually called Victor.
Really?
Yes, Victor Viking.
Okay.
But it's spelled V-I-K.
Ragnar's the real life guy that's like
Lothbrok.
Yeah, that's like he like sued the team because he wanted to be paid to be there at the games.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And you know, a couple of bloggers years ago wrote about that, and they were like, hey, we should start a podcast together. And 5 years later, Pardon My Take is still here.
Nice.
That's how Pardon My Take started, was because of Ragnar. Do you have your ad this week?
Yeah. Dude, I have it every week.
All right.
All you got to just say is, here's a word from our sponsors.
And here's a word from our sponsors.
As you know, Scotty, I recently got divorced. I was married to Bill Gates. But I have come into some money. And it's time for me to start my business and build my empire. I've kind of been wanting to do this for a while. So I'm opening a new store that I'm pretty excited about. The funny thing though about it is it sucks. It's awful. It's the worst store you've ever heard of. And it's called the Shit Ass Poop Store. But I'm gonna keep expanding it. That's the name of the store. It's pretty awful, like I said. And it's so awful. All we sell is pencils, and they're $1 million each. And there's gonna be commercials every 2 minutes about the Shit Ass Poop Store. So and it's gonna say something like, "Come on down to the Shit Ass Poop Store. Pencils are still $1 million." And Scotty, you heard it here first. I'm gonna surround every Starbucks in the state with the Shit Ass Poop Store. So thank you, Shit Ass Poop Store, home of the $1 million pencils.
That is fantastic.
A lot of people have been asking me also what it was like growing up Chinese, and it wasn't easy, and because you grew up in the same area I did, and you know that there's not a lot of other Chinese families, and neither am I. So it was kind of awkward.
Wait, what the fuck? What?
Oh.
So
just a dumb thought I had today.
This is not an ad, but I noticed it out of the corner of my eye. It's another kind of a snack. I have several snacks I bought recently. I found these white cheddar Chex Mix. I found that interesting. I know. But
Okay.
this is Noon is what it's called. It is basically what do you have it?
Yeah. Not here.
Okay.
I keep it in my fire pack.
Okay. But yeah, it basically you drop it into a bowl of water and pop, you know, and you get flavored water. This one is strawberry lemonade.
So it's not, and I don't want to be an advocate for really anything, but Noon is not just flavored water.
No,
it's more than Mio.
Yeah.
Noon also provides electrolytes. It can help prevent cramping. It works really well. It doesn't work as well as Liquid IV.
No.
We're not sponsored by either of those companies. Liquid IV is the better one, but Noon works pretty well too. And if you're trying to avoid all the sugar in like a Gatorade or Powerade product, Noon is good. I've used Noon for several years now, Again, not trying to.
I
Actually, if you are Noon or Liquid IV, send some
Yeah.
love our way.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can tag podcasts, but tag those two.
Okay.
And Noon won't, because I said Liquid IV was better, but
yeah. I ran into a person that we both know today in Walmart.
is that my dad?
No, it was
I haven't seen him since he left in 1999.
It was a guy. It was a guy on this program we affectionately know as the Hammer. And he was looking around at the Pedialyte section. And I'm like, first of all, you're not a child. What are you doing? And second of all, go to Dakota Mart and get Revitalite.
Is that good? Is that good?
I like it.
That's the Barstool stuff, right?
Yep. I like the black label, the blue raspberry kind. That's my personal favorite.
Blue is my favorite color, so I thought about getting that one anyway, but it is expensive.
Yeah. No college football games this week.
However, let's talk about picks that we had last week, Scotty, because we don't often go over the picks that we had. However, someone did better than someone else.
Okay. Yeah, you're right.
Pitt beat the shit out of Wake Forest.
Yep, and I forgot to put it on, but Kenny Pickett, I love him. People are losing their goddamn minds about this fake slide thing. I'm okay with it.
I am too. You know who else lost? The Oregon Fucks.
Kent State.
Kent State also lost. I think Homeboy here went 5 for 6, or 6 for 7. I got the Big 12 one wrong. I thought Okie State would win it, but
I think I got that one wrong too.
Yeah, you picked Okie State too.
But next week we have a friend of the program, Wyatt Perry, coming back on to talk college bowl season.
Am I coming on too?
Do you want to? It'll be next Tuesday.
I think I can make that work.
Okay. It'll be late at night because him on the farm, you know how it is.
That's fine. Oh yeah, let's talk, because I feel like the 3-person podcast, we did it once with Chad.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of fun. So let's do that.
Yeah.
And Wyatt's probably gonna roast me for roasting the Ducks all season. But fuck you, Oregon. So eat shit again.
Yeah, they're not even. Kayvon Thibodeau is not even playing in the Alamo Bowl. So what the fuck? Their coach left for Miami.
Yeah.
Anyways, our NFL games this week: Thursday night football, Vikings and Steelers.
Steelers.
Yeah. The Vikings are 0-2 since I declared them a playoff team.
You're a shithead for doing that too, by the way. You ruined so many people's lives by calling that.
And I also said that Trayvon Diggs would be defensive MVP, and he's given up the most receiving yards of any defensive back in the NFL.
He eats farts. That guy sucks.
The Bears are playing the Packers on Sunday Night Football.
Where's it at?
I think it's Green Bay.
In that case, the Green Bay 100%. I was probably going to be Green Bay about 70% anyway. But
yeah, because the last time the Packers played the Bears, Aaron Rodgers said, "I own you."
Oh, that's right.
And then a week later, he got COVID. So
yep.
Monday Night Football, the Rams and the Cardinals.
By the way, that's what happened to me. I said I own you to my shoes, and then I got COVID.
Speaking of shoes, I have new boots. I went new boot goofing.
You new boot goofing?
Yeah, I'm new boot goofing.
New boot goofing. Are you new boot goofing right now? So, check out are those Docs?
These are Brahmas.
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
Steel toe.
What
do you mean with steel toe shoes?
I don't really know. But my mom found them. My mom and I found them at Walmart for $15, and I was like, "Fuck, that's a steal."
Nice, man.
$15 for boots, and my shoes are falling apart as it is, so that's probably why I had to get them.
Sure, it makes sense.
So, yeah, that's our NFL game.
We didn't even talk about that last game. I'm gonna go Cardinals.
Yeah, same.
The Rams are good though. I think
the Rams
I think it could be close.
The Rams are good, but Matthew Stafford. I feel like Kirk Cousins gets all the flack for not playing well in playing time, but Matthew Stafford deserves a little bit of that.
I agree. And I want to make it public also that you have to remind me that I picked someone up on the waivers list in my fantasy football league. Every Wednesday, you have to text me, did you switch your quarterback out?
Because did you switch your quarterback out?
I did this time, but okay. I did not last. And I sat Taysom Hill, who scored 20, and and then I remembered I drafted him. And then I started Trevor Lawrence, who scored 6. It wouldn't have mattered. I got beat by like 87 points, but.
Oh, wow. So we have the cartoon draft. So basically we draft our favorite cartoons that are not adult cartoons. So no,
I got it. Okay. Okay. It's fine. I got enough to, I think, get by for most of them.
Okay. So no Simpsons, no South Park, no BoJack Horseman, no
F is for Family, no Family Guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what we had originally stated. It had to be like Saturday morning cartoons or.
Yeah, but how long ago was that? You think I'm going to remember?
Well, I did.
I didn't.
So
no Rick and Morty. Okay.
Yep. So I'll go first. This is a cartoon that I feel like you and I both love.
Uh-oh. You're going to steal it from me, aren't you?
Oh, most definitely. It is a cartoon that we impersonated a bunch at the lunch table in elementary school.
That's the one that I wanted.
It's Ed, Edd and Eddy.
You didn't even put it up to chance. You just fucking said you were going first, asshole.
Oh. Well, you didn't seem to be ready, so I'm giving you time.
I did. That was the first one on my list, though. Shithead. God damn. Okay, that's a good pick. Okay, that's fair. Again, I can't, like, that was my number one, so okay, that's a good choice.
Are you more mad than Natasha Bedingfield last week?
I'm much angrier about this pick than I was, but I also thought I could get Natasha Bedingfield late, but that was the first one I fucking thought of too. But this one was because that was my fault because I let it go, but whatever. Okay, so for mine, I'm going. I like Turtles.
Oh, TMNT.
Yep. The good one.
Yes. Now we've had this discussion before. You don't think that April O'Neil had any relations with any of the Turtles?
No, she banged Casey Jones. That was it.
Okay.
Okay. Number 2. Give me the X-Men.
Ooh.
In high school, I dressed up as Gambit once for Halloween. I think I pulled it off really well. But yeah, Gambit was my favorite X-Men, but you also had Wolverine calling everyone bub. You had Jean Grey, you had Cyclops, you had Rogue, you had Beast, Professor X.
Do you know which one of those had my first name?
Cyclops.
Yep.
Dude, I know my superheroes. There's a reason there's never been a female on this podcast with me. It's because I'm a fucking dork.
Yeah. I'm not gonna deny that.
Hey, asshole. You're, you're supposed to be like, oh yeah, there's a girl out there for everyone, man. I don't know why you talk like Bob Dylan now, but find a tractor, make a song, harmonica note.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna continue my trend, but I'm gonna go instead of Cartoon Network. I'm gonna go over to Nickelodeon.
Okay.
I think if anything, I am Patrick and you are SpongeBob, so I'm gonna pick SpongeBob.
That's a good pick. And honestly, it would have made probably my list, except if I already shit on the Beatles. If I picked SpongeBob, my dad wouldn't own me anymore. I'd be disowned. Dad hates SpongeBob.
What?
Yeah, he hates it. Hates it.
Why?
I don't know. I think SpongeBob's too annoying and Patrick's too stupid and Squidward's a grouch. So I don't know. I love SpongeBob, but he hates it. So I couldn't pick it.
Has he not seen the Sweet Victory band performance?
I showed it to him, and even though 99% of people that have seen it are like, it's awesome, he's like, SpongeBob out. 2 thumbs down immediately. So I do really like that pick. It wasn't on my list for that reason only, but that's a solid choice.
My number 3 is this is where I try and do an impersonation of a character. So I'm sorry if this sucks because I'm terrible at impersonations. But Panny, it's Doug.
Doug, good choice.
Yeah,
it wasn't on my radar because most of mine were adult cartoons, but that is a good choice. It's a great pick.
Yeah.
What do you like about Doug?
A Skeeter. I fucking love Skeeter.
It's close to Scooter.
Yeah, that true.
And big shout out to Mr. Dink for being a fucking pedophile, probably.
And Roger Klotz, though. Roger Klotz is my favorite character in that entire thing.
He's a good bad guy.
He is.
Good choice. Good choice. Okay, so we're at my 3 and 4. I'm gonna stay on the same route that I was on. And so just a real quick, Saturday cartoons, I don't know if they're a thing anymore.
Not really.
But
we're old though. We remember this shit.
We are old. I didn't have Cartoon Network and I didn't have Nickelodeon until I think I was in middle school.
Yeah.
But what I did have was Fox Kids.
Oh no.
And so I'm gonna take Spider-Man.
Oh, okay.
It was on, I think, right before X-Men was. But Spider-Man was my first favorite comic book hero, I think, honestly. But that's what I watched a lot of.
So far, you've taken none of my options so far. So
you only took Ed, and Eddie from me. And this is a thing where, like, again, you had Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon before I did. So,
I really only had Cartoon Network. I didn't have Nickelodeon until I went to the hills.
Okay. So my next pick, and it's you can decide on it whether you think it's an adult cartoon or not, but I'm going Samurai Jack.
You can have it.
You didn't want it. That's why you let me have it. But that is not a kid's cartoon. But
is it?
Not really.
Okay.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's an only adult cartoon either, because I understood it when I was watching it, but that is a fucking violent show. That is Quentin Tarantino level, you know, a guy versus world level TV show.
By the way, your dad and I were talking on Thursday. And apparently, he's watching Cowboy Bebop right now.
He's watching the live action
Yeah.
version, which I'm watching now too, because he recommended me to, and it turns out it's really good.
Okay.
The guy from Harold and Kumar
Yep.
was in it. I didn't realize that was the guy who plays the cowboy, and
Mhm.
it's awesome. It's really fucking good, honestly. Like, but yeah. Anyway, Samurai Jack. That's my choice for my number 4. I have my number 5, but I have a backup just in case. So
Because I'm probably gonna take it.
I don't think you are.
My number 4, Jinkies. It's Scooby Doo.
Wasn't my pick. I like Scooby Doo, but it's not my favorite.
Okay. And I have. This isn't a hot take, but I have thoughts about Velma. I'm gonna just leave it at that. I think Velma is hotter than Daphne.
Scotty Miller is probably director.
What?
What?
Huh?
That's anything.
Oh. But yeah, Scooby Doo. Yeah, I mean, there's a I love the whole taking the mask off of the person, and it's like I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for you meddling kids, and I don't know why I love that.
Yeah. No, that's a good pick.
And the fact that Shaggy was always high.
Which I didn't realize at the time.
He was always high.
There's another character that I sort of used to look like when I didn't have any muscle mass.
Yeah, I love it. My final pick, I feel I have to pick it.
What's going on with your hair? You look like Justin Bieber. I'm sorry, I had to bring it up.
Oh, I guess I got some peaches out in Georgia. I guess I don't know. My number 5 pick, I feel like I have to take it because it's part of me. It's kind of who I am. It's Arthur.
Yep, that's a good choice. That was in my honorable mentions list, which doesn't mean shit because most of my picks were adult cartoons.
Have you seen what they've done with Mr. Ratburn?
He's gay now, right?
Yep.
Which is fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
I don't give a shit about that. I don't. So I think it was. I'm not even gonna pretend to guess. Like I know I don't, but they revoiced a lot of those characters because that show was on when we were in fucking grade school,
elementary school. Yeah. I think it started in like 98 or 99,
something like that. But when Arthur got the new voice and it was higher pitched, I'm like, this isn't realistic. His voice would have dropped or stayed the same. So I kind of tuned out of Arthur when that transition occurred.
That theme song still fucking hits. That theme song is still great.
That they had an episode that was mostly musicals, and I still will tell people having fun isn't hard if you got a library card.
Yes, I know that. You have said that before.
And I'll also be like, Jekyll, Hyde, Jekyll. That episode was just, it was gold. I'm still fucking quoting. I'm 30 years, I'm a 30-year-old man, and I'm still quoting that shit.
Now, here is a question for you. Do you know any of Arthur's like classmates or any of his family members?
Buster.
Yeah.
Francine. She was the chimp looking lady.
Oh, okay. What was the one that was kind of?
There's also a Muffy.
That's it. Yeah, Muffy. Yeah.
And there was like sort of the bully character, but also he was friends with Arthur. Was Binky.
Yep.
I don't remember all the names of the tough customers. I liked the rat with the backwards red hat.
Yep.
Uh,
What's your number 5?
Okay, so and again, this is gonna date me. I mean, no one's gonna date me, but this is gonna date me. But again, in the 90s, I don't remember if it was on Fox Cartoons or not, but it was fucking another superhero movie, TV show. Batman, the animated series.
I knew it. That was the one that I probably should have taken at number 5.
Fuck, it was good. It was so good. I don't know if it was like specifically set in the 30s, 40s era.
It was a noir, definitely.
Yeah, it was a noir kind of TV show. And fuck, it was good. It was, and it's still good. That's.
Do you? All right. So sorry, we had a little bit of a technical difficulty. What
I lost connection for a second, but like I was saying, that's the thing with my picks. I picked stuff I will still watch to this day. You know, I'll still watch an episode of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I watched the X-Men when I was 27, the whole series all the way through. Spider-Man's not on anything, so I can't really watch that. But that was one of I would watch it again.
It might be on HBO Max.
Oh no shit.
Okay. I don't. It might be on. No. It might be on Disney Plus.
Oh,
because
what am I doing watching Tailspin and DuckTales then?
Yeah, because Marvel owns or Disney owns all that Marvel shit. So
I didn't know it's Spider-Man.
Yeah,
because Spider-Man was in the loop for a while. It wasn't owned by anything except Fox. Same with X-Men, and I think Disney did buy them all. But
Batman is on HBO Max, by the way.
Do
you know who voiced the Joker?
Is it Mark Hamill?
Yep.
Okay. I know he's been playing the Joker character for years.
Yep. Honorable mentions. Since you got Batman, I have to cross that off. Pokemon
was one of my honorable mentions, but I didn't watch enough of it, honestly, because again, I didn't have that. It was on WB, I think, which I had that channel. I was too busy watching Fox Kids.
Recess.
Fuck. I would have picked that.
I know.
That was
Recess was fucking awesome.
That was a good show.
Yeah. Dexter's Laboratory.
It's not a great TV show, but it's good.
Yeah. I just love the memes, I'll be honest.
Omelette de fromage.
Hey Arnold.
Yeah, and again, I didn't get Nickelodeon till late, so Hey Arnold's a good show, but it wasn't on my list.
This is dating me, definitely, because I had this on like VHS. Like this was never on TV, but I watched a shit ton of Gumby as a kid.
That's weird. That's weird, man. Don't tell people that.
Do you remember what the name of the horse was, or the pony?
I don't know if I do.
Pokey.
So you pick Pokemon in a show with a guy named Pokey, a horse named Pokey.
Yeah. But then this is a show I didn't know existed until I heard about it on a podcast, and I bought the first season on Amazon. Mr. T.
What?
There's a
Oh
Mr.
yeah, it was a cartoon, wasn't
There's a
it?
Mr. T thing, and he has like a gymnastics team, and they solve mysteries together. And finally, the Flintstones, because without the Flintstones, you don't have half of the cereal options that you have in stores.
Or vitamins.
Yeah. So, do you have any honorable mentions that I did not?
So one show that I liked a lot was Fillmore.
Oh, I
It
think
was
I know what
about
you're
a
talking about.
it was about a like a hall security officer, I guess, in a big school.
Okay.
I like that. Kids Next Door.
Ooh, code name Kid Next Door. Yes.
Codename Kid Next Door. And again, I said DuckTales, Tailspin, Chip and Dale. All those are in there.
You a Darkwing Duck guy?
No, I really wasn't actually.
Okay.
But
have you seen the new DuckTales?
yeah, I didn't really like it that much.
You know who sings the theme song, right?
Yeah. Is that the one that's done by Brandon Urie?
Yep.
Okay.
Um,
I couldn't remember if that one specifically, because I think they've revitalized the show a couple times. There was Brandon Urie, and there was a whole Panic at the Disco one, and there was another one. It wasn't Rise Against, but it was someone like that, or it wasn't. I don't know. It was an emo band.
Had I been thinking, I should have put Animaniacs, and I should have put.
So Animaniacs is also on mine, but so when you ruled out adult shows, for some reason I kept Samurai Jack, but I ruled out Animaniacs.
Okay.
Because the people that are watching Animaniacs now, they're not kids.
Yeah.
It's fucking 30-year-olds.
And then Pinky and the Brain.
So that got lumped into Animaniacs, so I considered it the same.
Okay.
The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy is also on mine.
Oh, Courage the Cowardly Dog.
That one scared me. That creeped me out. Yeah, that creeped me out. For most of them, not all of them, but a lot of them. That's a scary show.
You know what freaked me out was fucking Cat Dog. It's like, why the fuck is it a cat and a dog?
I had Cat Dog on my honorable mentions just to mention the name of it, but I didn't watch Cat Dog, and I didn't like Cat Dog.
Yeah.
But yeah, you got Dexter's Lab. That was on mine too. But yeah, that's pretty much my list, man.
Oh, my bad. But yep, we're going to have Wyatt on the show next week. But we'll have the Jared Lindblom interview now. Do you have any closing thoughts?
No, I don't. I'm dumb.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I should have anticipated something like that, but yeah, no closing thoughts. Yeah, that's it.
All right. Well, stay tuned for the interview coming up right now if you're listening on the audio side of things.